coming back.
We're happy you're here.
We took a little Prosecco break.
Yeah, a little drinky poo, a little snack, get a little more energy to talk about what inspired our outfits for this dressing for success in business, getting ahead on any job.
So, Maria, why don't you start with your outfit?
Okay.
And I must say that Maria always looks so cute.
Yeah, always so sharp.
So, this jacket was my mother's, and I had it tailored. Mulberry, which is fun because I used to live, on Rivington, which is kind of close to Mulberry Street in New York, but not quite Mulberry. Yeah, and it's really nice. And I thought for my business look, I was going to go with the classic white button-up shirt. Very traditional, very...
Classic, yeah.
Yep, classic staple in people's wardrobes, but I thought to accessorize, have a little fun with that. So I put on a little, what is it, the little bondaloo, what are they called? Bondero?
Yeah. Bolo tie?
Bolorio? Oh yeah, bolo.
Yeah.
Bolo tie. Little pussy willow scarf to be my top with my mom's blazer and some plaid pants. And this is all thrifted other than the jacket.
So cute. And your loafers.
Yeah, my
are
little
super cute.
loafers, which I think are also thrifted. Yeah. So, gonna have fun on a budget. And this is my business attire look.
And one thing I'd like to comment on Maria's outfit and her look is that Maria always pulls her looks together in such a unique way, like the way you accessorize it, and you always look like Maria. You have like a signature style, I think.
Thanks. I
And
do like a tailored look.
And you work in a semi-creative and like kind of academic setting, right?
Yes.
Like with art students and stuff. So
Yes, I do.
I think that that you have that extra flair for that type of job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Dawn, because I do
Yeah.
feel like when you network with people, it's good to leave, like we said earlier, an impression, but
Yeah.
also be a bit memorable,
Yeah.
In addition to being nice, very accommodating,
Yeah.
you can also be very stylish and visually inspiring.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to say that because Maria has style is how we went into business together. Because you are memorable. I met her once. We went to eat barbecue with Marco, and she was wearing shorts and tights, and I don't know, it was just so cute and so put together, and I learned she liked vintage too, and
Yes.
that's kind of how we ended up working together and opening a store.
Yep, Beatniks. This was 2008, the Great Recession. I couldn't find a job in PR, so Deanna and I decided to open a vintage shop, which was another chapter with permits in Houston.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
permitting,
Yeah.
upgrading from residential to commercial. Not fun.
But you guys had a great shop, and you had
yeah.
a following,
Yes.
young following. So,
And that's how we met Dawn.
Yeah.
Because
For a
Deanna,
photo shoot.
Yeah, you guys
Dawn is
volunteered.
Styling.
Yeah. Yeah. Deanna came to a gloss photo shoot, and she was our tango dance expert. So she put the models in poses, in authentic tango poses, and Deanna and I hit it off right away, and we became friends.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then we all got together, like at one of my fashion shows, and decided that we were going to do Houston Vintage together. And that was a very successful endeavor. We all got to know each other through the years, and here we are today. So, yeah.
We just have so much fun when we talk and get together.
Yeah.
yeah, we all share like a common passion for vintage. And the sustainability of it, and the earth, and everything that we do.
Yeah.
Deanna is an amazing, she goes to great lengths to recycle and
Yes.
make the planet a better place. And so does
Absolutely.
Maria. And
I tried,
Yeah.
but you're
Yeah.
really
yeah,
good.
she's really good at it.
You're strict.
I like those
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah, you are vicious about it. You're like, wrong bag. That type of paper goes there.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. It is my
Yes.
inspiration.
Yeah,
So
I agree, totally. What are
Yes.
you wearing today?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Deanna,
my
tell us about your
I love
outfit.
this. I got this actually in my great uncle is in Rome. and his second wife let me look in her
Second.
closet. Yeah, second wife. And so this was kind of like what I wore to our Mad Men night.
Yes.
Yeah,
And so I thought this was just like went with the era.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then of course pearls, because pearls are classic. And I couldn't find my pearl
Absolutely.
earrings, so I just wore the ones I had.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
just did my hair up in a sort of a French
Did you have it
twist.
altered at all, or is that how it fit you?
Luckily it fit.
That's
Is it-
kind of
it's like-
incredible.
Like,
Yeah.
it fits you so well.
Yeah.
It looks like it was
Like-
tailored.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
very happy about that. And then of course those shoes that I showed off before.
Yes.
Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous.
And
Well-
the pearls are nice because it's also very, like, I feel Coco Chanel took the pearls and like took it to the extreme
Yeah.
with like a very drop 20
hmm
type of like,
Yeah.
but then so much of them.
Yeah,
Like
she's a
Mr. T,
cluster.
but with
Yeah.
the pearls.
Yeah. And guys, if y'all hear howling in the background,
Tell us.
we're just gonna keep rolling because it's my dogs outside, and I have a Basset, and he's very verbal. Anyway, so and today I'm wearing it's a 1970s polyester sort of novelty print with these beautiful exotic florals on it. It's super comfy. We're filming here at my house, and I just it was kind of the first thing I saw, and it kind of pertains to like in my business I could have worn this like when I was doing a lot of style work. I actually tried to be a little more like forward with my style because people generally look at you when you're a stylist and they're like, okay, show me what you have.
Yeah, something new.
Yeah,
Like,
when
I
they
want to
see
see
it,
something
they-
different.
Yeah, exactly. So I always kind of like pushed it a little bit and tried to be a little bit different. But this is super comfy for at home, and you know, it's very easy to wear, extremely easy to wear.
Oh my
It's
God,
kinda
it's like the hostess gown.
Yeah, it's like a hostess
Yeah.
gown.
Yes, because Dawn did prepare snacks for us. They're just not in scene.
Yeah. And if you guys come over and be a guest on our show, I'll give you snacks too.
Yes, that's the bonus.
Yeah.
And Prosecco.
But anyway, so that kind of sums up our outfits and why we chose what we're wearing, etc. And do we want to talk a little more about what we're going to do next, or?
Yeah, join us next time.
For our next episode.
This is an experiment that's evolving with every segment. So chapter 2 is how to dress to get a man and keep him. And maybe we might arrange that with
Yeah, make
how
it
to dress
more-
for anything you want and keep it.
Yeah, because obviously in today's day and time, you know,
Yeah.
getting advice on how to dress for a man, I don't think any of us need that kind of advice
No.
or want it.
No.
So we'll look through the chapter and we'll find some really interesting points to make from
to
that.
make it relevant
And
for today.
yeah, to make it
Yeah.
relevant for today, absolutely.
I think it's like how to dress for yourself and
Yeah,
keep yourself
absolutely.
happy.
Yeah. I think the running thread in all of this is confidence.
Yes,
Yeah.
Honestly,
absolutely.
because, you know,
And fashion shows.
yeah. And because not
Just
to
having
say that
fun
we
in a
Exactly.
way because your style and
yeah. And men don't really care what kind of fashion you wear, honestly. Men
Yeah.
love a confident woman.
yeah,
If-
that's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like, so anyway, but so this has been fun, guys. I'm so happy that we went through this, and this is really a cool little book, actually. And I would suggest that you guys do a little bit more research on Edith Head and look at some images of her work, because she was an amazing costume designer. And otherwise, I probably would not have picked up this book. Maria had talked about it, and I was like, oh, I do have that book.
Yeah.
Because usually I don't follow like formulas when it comes to dressing. I don't
Right.
like to have rules. I like for people to express themselves and to kind of dress for their own spirit. But because Edith had wrote it, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
You know.
And she touches on this. She
Yeah.
talks exactly about this. Like
Yeah.
styling people, not so much for the particular part, but what they are able, what works with them personally. So yes, you want them to have a specific image, but what works with that person? You're not going to try and fit someone who doesn't work in a super tight tweed suit,
Yeah.
you know? So
Exactly.
I think it is about like knowing more to have flexibility and accessorizing and styling the way that works for you
Yeah.
or whoever you're happen
Yeah.
to be styling.
Yeah. And that's the most modern approach. I
Yeah.
mean, because
Yeah.
we have so many different individual styles that people have now,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to be individual. You know,
Yeah.
they want to be recognized for who they
Unique.
are.
It's hard to
Like
do with
Beyonce.
fast fashion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's such a big subject, and maybe we will do a show on that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we won't bombard you guys with a lot of facts, but I just think that an awareness, like
It's
to have an
relevant.
awareness of it. It's
There
very
are
relevant.
landfills
Yeah.
of clothes
Yeah.
that were just torn up or
Yeah.
discarded that
Yeah.
could have been repurposed or given away. Could have
Yeah.
definitely been
Had a
used
lot
in
of-
another way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys know Heather Petrie, remember?
Yes.
So she lives in Laredo,
Mm-hmm.
and she's doing a lot of stuff on her social media where she's going to landfills.
Oh wow.
And she's saving stuff. Like she pulled
Oh,
out like a
wow.
Schiaparelli and
What?
like a bunch of different like high-end designers.
Wow.
But she's literally at the landfills. Like she's filmed the trucks coming in, like trucks and trucks of
Oh,
like
wow.
fibers and like fabrics and clothes and materials.
Oh wow.
And she's out there just saving stuff. And
That's so cool.
and then
That
she's
is.
taking the pieces and reselling them. But she sells them like so cheaply
Mhm.
because her goal and her passion is to just save the pieces,
Right.
find a good home for it,
Right.
and she goes to great lengths for that. So maybe Heather would be a good guest. You
Absolutely.
know, just to give you guys maybe a little sneak peek. We'll
Yeah.
see if we can get Heather to come on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Keep stay tuned. We will
Yeah,
eventually have different guests and maybe field trips and
Yeah.
outings. But
Yeah.
for now, for the moment,
Yeah.
we're in studio.
yeah, and we're following along the chapters of the book,
Yes.
which have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, adapting it to useful information for all of us right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Modern times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Edith was really iconic, and I think probably her peak was the maybe 50s and 60s through early 70s. Like, if you
Yeah.
guys have ever seen The Incredibles, the animated
Yes,
film,
yeah.
there's a cartoon character, or there's a character that has the big
It looks
black
just like her.
frames,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it's based on her.
Yeah.
It's based
Oh, I
on
didn't
her.
know that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
because she like individually styles their uniform to their body size.
Oh, okay. I've never watched The Incredibles.
Yeah, I did. It was fun.
Have you?
But
Yeah.
their outfits, their hero outfits,
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
because like the mom and her hips and the dad and the shoulders, like it all kind of like it's supposed to not only fit their frame, but also accentuate their own personal superpower.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
I love
And that character is based on her. And I'm sure there are others, but that's just the
It's
first
so
that
funny
comes
because
to
I've
mind.
seen the characters, I just
Yeah.
haven't seen the show, and I even thought she looks like Edith Head.
That's her.
You
That's-
know?
they based it off her. I
I'm
think
really
it's
glad to
maybe
know
in the
that.
credits.
That's
Yeah.
fun. Awesome. Cool.
Yay! Well, thanks so much again.
Thanks, guys.
See you next time.
See you.